Hey out there, Stitchers. We're excited to have you on our YouTube channel and watching us. If you're on the channel watching us, we ask you to do 3 things: like, follow, and share. Follow us, subscribe to us, hit the little bell so you can get notifications when we post on this page. Because we want to talk to you. We want to know that you're watching us and having fun with us. Peter's behind the camera as always, and we got people wandering in. So if you hear people in the background and Peter say hey.
Hey everybody.
So you know he's there. But it's filming day, which you see this on Thursday. We film it in advance, so things happen between the time we film it and when it happens, but the good news is you're getting everything first on this video. We also send emails every week-ish, and if you're not signed up for that, you do want to get our emails. The content's a little different there, and there's more information, so the more you have information, the more you can make good fabric choices when shopping. So go to our webpage and scroll to the bottom and sign up for emails there so you get that every week as well. But let's start with fabric. Peter, what do you think of this one?
This is hilarious.
This is hysterical. This is not typically a fabric I think we would have ever bought in the store, but this was so stinking funny. It was just so cute we had to get it. The staff was reading, it says, if a glass of wine is good, then imagine what a bottle can do for your imagination. It's like, oh my gosh, this is the funniest line. It's from who's it from? Let's see. It's Northcock Studios, and it's Whiskers and Wine, which I think is hysterical. And if you are a person who drinks wine, if you're a person who has cats, which a lot of those things go together, this line has got your name on it. We've got some kits being put together to make a really fun little quilt top. And I don't know, this is one of those things that's pretty specific. I'm not sure a lot of people are going to want it, but these were so funny we had to just buy it because of what it said. It says quartz are for quitters, not for quilt. Corks are for quitters, not quilters. So it's just a funny thing. The little cats are having a good time, and the whole line is very specific. There's some bolts with some wine on it. Looks like somebody's already bought off of this one. So there's a wine, just wine with grapes, wine glasses with grapes. A lot of times you're working on, you know, making fun things for people that drink wine. And we do have kits coming out. There's a pattern that makes a really fun quilt. There's the corks with the little cat's faces on them. Here's little cat bones. Or cat bones, fish bones for cats to munch on. But it's just a fun line, very whimsical. One of those fun things that every once in a while you got to get something that's just off the wall. This is off the wall, but it was a fun one. So hopefully you'll have somebody who's a wine drinker or a cat lover or a little bit of both. You can have some fun with this particular line of fabric. But that's just a few. We have so much fabric come in this week. Let me go and we'll show you a few more lines here. Let's go. Bless you, Peter. Let's go this way. It's like 70 degrees today. Isn't that exciting? Time for colds to go away. Here's another line. This is from the Sweetwater Company. It's from Moda. Sweetwater's the designer. It's called Vintage. Look how fun this is. Blue Seal, manufactured by Webster. Molasses for stock feeding. Boston Molasses. Seed and Feed. Myers Grain. So this is like feed companies. Swanson and Brothers. So that, I think, is feed sacks, if I'm reading that right. And these say pure grace, pure laughter, pure happiness, pure excitement, pure love. So words always sell. I think people like to put words on their quilts. And then there's some fun banners. That would be a banner, right? Am I using the right term? Banners, and then here's some X's. Here it is in a red. There's a great check. We're seeing so much gingham check. Here's numbers. That'd be fun. And come on around here, this vintage, there's the layer cakes. So we have the layers, we have the jelly rolls, and we have the charms right here. Oops, wrong one. I lied. We don't have the charms. We have the jellies and the layers, no charms. Maybe he didn't
Oh,
come.
charms are on the tower.
Our charms on the tower. Oh, mini
And minis,
charms
too.
and oh gosh, thank you, Peter. He's the one awake today. There's your charms and your minis. So all your pre-cuts are available in this one, which I love the pre-cuts. I'm working on a quilt right now and I'm using pre-cuts and it's such a dream. I should use them more. And then look how this turns into a really pretty. We saw the navy and the red and the black, but look at this pretty aqua and these gold tones. Sweetwater always does a good job of having color variation, I think. What's this one say? This one says territory, town, family, hearth, household, abode, habitat, fireplace, fireside. This is fun. So this is called Town News, Moda. This particular boat is Town News, but it's Moda Vintage, and it's by the Sweetwater designers. This is really a pretty piece. These are fun. These X's, this would be great for a cross stitch project, to finish a cross stitch project.
You're like, oh dear.
Love that. Too many fabric. This one's pretty too. That's just the teal with the red. I love that. It's kind of, I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but it's a aqua teal tone.
It's like a blender.
Yeah, it is a good blender.
It just shows up as a tone. It doesn't really show up as a print.
Right. Yeah, as a tone. I agree. That's a good explanation. Okay, let's go over here then, around the corner to me and my sister. Which I don't have sisters. You've got a brother, Peter, right?
Uh-huh.
But I don't have any sisters. I got a whole shop full of fun
I
people to
think
work with.
me and my sisters, they're really awesome quilters and designers.
They're fun ladies. I've had the opportunity to be at a couple retreats with them over the years, and they are absolutely, genuinely funny and enjoyable and pleasant and so creative, so knowledgeable, and so willing to just naturally share that. They're just neat ladies. They're neat ladies. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. And their fabric reflects this. This is, somebody said it was like a mod 70s line, and I guess that kind of describes it pretty well. It's called On the Bright Side. It's from Moda, me and my sister designs, On the Bright Side. And same formula. We've got the minis, we've got the layers, we've got the 5-inch and the jelly rolls. So we've got full support in your pre-cuts. And you literally can make an entire quilt just using these pre-cuts, which is a great way to go. But look at this color. It just screams spring, doesn't it? Look at this plaid. What about Easter eggs in that? Our little bunny project? Wouldn't that be perfect for an Easter basket? I guess
That'd be
you'd
a
call
cool
that plaid.
backing
Yeah, it would be a cool backing.
for a spring type quilt.
Purple.
They nailed it on that yellow.
Yeah.
And that aqua.
Yeah, these are just awesome together, aren't they? That's one I would want a fat quarter bundle. If I was buying fat quarter bundles. Now here's a little bit of fabric. I'm not sure why that's done like that, but okay. That's really kind of cute. Somebody's made a little bow. So yeah, there you go. That one's Moda. Me and my sister on the bright side. Always be on the bright side of life. Isn't that a song? I do believe.
I haven't heard that one.
There's a song.
Last week they delivered my
It is a song, isn't it?
my package.
Always be on the bright side of life. Okay, we're gonna go
Mistletoe.
mistletoe. Here we go, down here. So this seems super early. I think it is super early, but we're trying to kind of, get things in as we can. This came with some Easter fabric that I'm going to show you as well. But this is like the prettiest. It's from the Paintbrush Studios company. It's called Mistletoe. And this is the most lovely, soothing little Christmas project. And I know Christmas seems like a long time away. These would be good for blenders too in your collection. And this is Christmas, but I don't know, it's not overt. I guess there's mistletoe on it, but the little hearts kind of say Christmas. Or the mistletoe says Christmas, but the hearts say Valentine's to me. It's really pretty. It's got such a nice pattern to it. I love the fabric pattern. This one says, "Kiss me, I'll be under the mistletoe." That's fun. This would make a great little quilt. And then there's some little birds here.
You can see where I left off.
Oh, look here. I'm going to say that's the partridge in the pear tree. So early for Christmas fabric, but you know, not really. I mean, it's March basically. By May, we used to get all our Christmas fabric in May. It's been coming later each year, but I think the manufacturers are on target this year to get them here earlier. So yeah, that's a little early for that. And then this one, it's another paintbrush studio. It's called Christmas Town. And these are very whimsical. Ornaments, ho ho ho. Funny little hats. Some little candy canes. And then there's some snowmen that are just dancing around, man. Look at these snowmen. I love it. So, I don't know, sometimes it takes a year to make a quilt. So if I'm making a Christmas quilt or starting to work on Christmas projects, I know it seems really early, but gosh. I don't know about you, it takes me a year sometimes to get things done. I've thoroughly messed these up. I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Well, technically, you only have till October if you have us quilt it.
That's true. That's
because our
absolutely
deadline is September.
right, exactly.
So you only have March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 7 months.
Right, and sometimes, you know, it takes us that long.
And it takes a month to let the sit quilt to figure out what you want to do for the borders.
Yeah, exactly.
At least it does me.
I know. It's like I can't decide all at once. I have to do a little bit at a time. But
and then it takes me a couple weeks to figure out how to do the binding again.
yeah. Well, I
gotta watch all the videos to figure out how to do the binding again.
That's why we have all the videos on our YouTube channel.
Can't remember the binding.
If you haven't looked lately, we keep adding more videos to that YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, it's a resource. It's interesting. People will watch our videos and they'll call and say, "Hey, I saw in a video you're using these little scissor snips, and you were using this, and I'd like to buy those." And it's like, which video? So if you call us wanting something you saw in a video, be sure you know which video it is and reference that. It helps us figure out for sure what you're looking for. Because sometimes we have too much stuff to know exactly what all we got. 20,000 items in your store. Okay, we're going to go up front now and look at a little bundle of Easter fabric. Let's go this way. We'll walk past the Chal Bags. Y'all, these Chal Bags are not online. They're only in store. Call Deborah if you want them. These are blowing up, people. I'm just telling you, we can't hardly, as soon as they get here, they're sold. And they're selling out fast. The staff is buying them and customers are buying them, and if you've got one you want, you've seen on their webpage, let me know, we can order it for you. But it's not on the website. It's not. Okay, here's this little dab of Easter. Look at her, she goes. The staff is running and hiding because we're coming with the camera.
What are you thinking about over here?
Squirrels.
Squirrels?
Not squirrels. Swirls with the W. But I'm looking at this new French General Antoinette quilt that Lenine put together, and right now I'm looking at borders, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a swirl in the corner, and then these little swirls, no squirrels, swirls across there, and then I think I'm going to do spirals in each of these beautiful fabric squares.
So I wouldn't be mad if you put French squirrels on there, because it's French General.
How would you know they were French? You can't hear them when they're stitched in the...
They would wear a beret.
I don't have any French swirls. Squirrels!
We've got our Twitter pated now. Well, we'll look forward to seeing that finished. That'll be fun. And I will
Would
tell
they
you,
be French squirrels if they had a bottle of wine?
they could have a bottle of wine and a baguette
Yes.
and a crepe. She gave me a crepe recipe. Was it you? Yeah, Jessica gave me a crepe recipe. Yeah, so there's a whole French thing going on there. Okay, let's talk about some more fabric here. This is some Easter fabric, also from the Paintbrush Studios. It's called Easter Bunny Hop. And these are just really pretty pastels.
Aren't they?
Yeah, look how pretty this is. It's an Easter bunny with an egg, and they're transparent, superimposed on each other. So it's very pretty, very soft. There's Easter eggs. There's some fun little stripes. Looks like they would go around an egg. I'd call those eggs. And then look at these little bunnies just hopping around in the pasture. Very pretty. There's some Easter fabric too. So the seasonal stuff we're trying to get in. There's also some shamrocks here, because it's that time of year. If you're looking for some Irish shamrocks, we got a little bit of that. So you get all the holidays. And that is going to be the end of the fabric part of what's going on. Okay, now I want to talk about the shop hop. We got a quilt. We have a quilt to show you. Where did they put the shop hop quilt?
In the entryway.
It's in the entryway. Okay, let's go take a peek. Oh, part of it. You can see part of it. You can't see all
The
of
top
it.
half.
The top half of it, which is sort of like the bottom half.
Bottom half is the same.
The
It is.
bottom half is the same.
The
Yeah.
bottom half is the same, so this is half of the quilt. But this is the quilt for the shop hop. And so if you want to come to the shop hop, you need to buy a passport. It's $9.99 for a passport. We also have available the mugs you can buy separately, and they're to honor Mike Stevens, who was one of the founding members of this particular shop hop, and he passed away in the spring rather suddenly. And so we do have mugs, an additional mug available for sale that you can buy, that the proceeds from that will go to his charity, which is a Humane Society in what county? Madison? Hendricks County. Hendricks County Humane Society. So that'll go there. And the mugs are super, super stinking cute. He'll have to plug in a picture of the mugs. Everybody's about the mug. The mug is the best. So for $9.99 you get the mug with passport, and then for $12 you can buy just the mug by itself. Somebody walking in the door here. Hi.
Go ahead.
Come on. You can walk
Squeeze
through.
through.
You walk through. That's okay. Thank you. The other thing is we have our giving tree out here. So we're in the entryway, and people will be walking through. This is what we call our giving tree. It's still February, so we're still collecting toothbrushes, toothpaste, and canned meat sauces for the food pantry. So those will be donated to the toothbrushes and toothpastes are going to go to a local school, and all the dental hygiene issue stuff. And then the food that we collect goes to the Hamilton County Food Bank, which is a great program that the food bank puts food out to all the food pantries. So for March, we're going to be collecting pillowcases for Ryan's Case for Cancer, which is the pillowcases you've seen there. They call them the hot dog pillowcases, that you make pillowcases out of cotton fabric, and those we collect here for pillowcases for Ryan. And then for the food item, we're going to collect granola bars and popcorn. So this will be like popcorn you can put in a microwave, or granola bars for snacks for the food pantry. So that
Two of my favorite food groups.
I know, exactly.
That's what I brought to work today. Granola and popcorn.
Yeah, if you could see Peter's desk, he has a whole grocery store at his desk. He's always got little munchy things to fill up on and keep his tummy full. And then the other thing I want to talk about is this right here. So this is perfect. This is the last day to vote. Today, when you watch this video, it's the last day for the local quilt shop contest, which is lqscontest.com. Please go vote for us. We would love to win this contest because it gets us all kinds of promotional things that we can then pass on to you. And if everybody watching this video would just go to lqscontest.com and place a vote, we'd have it, and then we'd share those wonderful things with you. So please, please don't take that chance, or don't miss that chance. Take this chance right now to get that to happen. Okay, let's go back over here then and talk about one more thing. Now, I know they've got a secret in the machines department. They were trying to not tell me, but I have a suspicion that there's a special promotion going on right now. If you buy one of our Janome sewing machines, we can get you hooked up with the Aura Filler Up program, which is 12 spools of thread, 12 fat quarters, and a nice storage box to keep them in, and you can get any colors of thread that you want. So if you're looking to buy a machine right now, that promotion is about a $200 cost to the consumer right now, but it has a value of almost $280 promotion going with the machines. If you buy a machine, they'll put you into an Aura Filler Up program. So this is a good time to buy one of our sewing machines. It's always a good time to buy a sewing machine, but that promo is really good. And you can see we've got all the makes and models here for you to look at and to test run. We also are a handy quilter dealer, and we also service all makes and models. So take advantage of what we offer in our sewing machine department. I think it's really a big help. And the handy quilter machines in March will have some really the best prices you can get. They're what's called a show pricing, which is quite a bit less than the MSRP that they normally run. So if you're looking to buy a handy quilter with Pro Stitcher, or if you already have a handy quilter and you want to add Pro Stitcher, or if you have a handy quilter and you want to upgrade, we do take trade-ins on handy quilters and put you in a new machine. So bigger, more fun. So don't hesitate if you're looking to get into a handy quilter machine. March is definitely the month to do that as well. Okay, let's talk a little bit about pre-orders. I'm just going to stay right here, Peter. The pre-orders situation for cross stitch is still happening. They go to market this weekend, so they're probably on the road as you're watching this. So if you see a big truck headed down the road with Deborah and Nancy in it, give them a high five, because they're going to go shop for you, and it's a lot of fun to see what they do and what they're going to come back with. It takes them a couple days to get there. Not that they couldn't get there in about 8 hours, but there's a lot of antique stores between here and there they got to stop and take a look at for their own shopping pleasure. But they'll be down that way. But the pre-order on our website is still available. So go to shopping, click on cross stitch, and click on pre-orders then, and you can get to all the stuff that they're going to be getting at market. So that's a fun opportunity. You don't want to miss that pre-order thing. And then I have to talk about classes. I'm so excited. We have a crochet teacher joining us. We already have a crochet class on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 4, but now we're going to be offering a crochet class on Wednesday evenings and Saturdays. And they're in the process of being handled. The first class is already out. It's going to be a crochet of a little duck, like the little amaguri. Am I saying that right? Amaguri, I think it is. But it's a duck. And we're getting the yarn in for it and all that. You can register for the class now, and then be sure you have the supplies before the class starts on March 29th. Got a new teacher joining us. Her name's Kayla, and we're super excited to have her be part of our family here at Always in Stitches and teach you to do crochet. You guys have been asking for it, so she's going to offer a couple classes. They're not all live yet, but they're getting there. We're getting them added to our website as we get the information in. So that's one thing. And then the other thing that we're doing is a yo-yo class. And I mentioned this in What's New, but we didn't finish the conversation. At the end of the month, Dawn is doing a yo-yo class where she's going to take the yo-yos and you're going to make them into pincushions. And it is super, super cute. We'll have to plug in a picture of that little pincushion too. I've got that. And part of the class, it's a $25 class, but you get to keep the yo-yo maker when you're done. So you can make as many of these pincushions as you want. And they have more than a purpose of just a pincushion. That yo-yo could be used for lots of things. So you want to do that. And then Dawn's demos are still going on Friday. We've created a playlist on our website, on our YouTube page now, where you can go to that playlist and you can watch Dawn's demos. They will be about a month delay, so you can come in the store and see them, and then if you saw one in the store and you're like, oh, I need to refresh my mind, what did she show? Or if you can't get to the store and you'd like to see Dawn's demos, you can watch them there. She's demonstrating some really interesting products that you'll be interested in purchasing, I feel sure, once you see the demo. So take a minute and look at that. And if you already have the product, it'd be a great chance to learn how to use it. And then the other thing we have is our knit along with the Malabrigo. That starts tomorrow. And gosh, if you haven't signed up, it's not too late. Sign up and come in and pick out your yarn, and you can join this group. We've got about 20 people so far planning to come and stitch with us on Friday, every Friday in March, and it should be a lot of fun using that Dos Terros yarn, making beautiful, beautiful shawls. So the pattern is free. You just have to buy the yarn, and the class is free. We're going to give door prizes in the class too, so you want to be sure you do that as well. I think, man, that's down and dirty and fast, isn't it? I talked like 400 miles a minute.
Done, son.
Done, son. Trying to get it all. Okay, there's another thing coming, I think, with Dawn, but I'm going to wait and let you see what that is, because she's not sure what she was going to show, but there will be a Dawn's demo from 1 to 4. You can come in anytime between 1 and 4 and see that demo. On Fridays, it's a $5 charge, or it's a $5 coupon that you get back if you watch the demo. So you just watch her do the demo, she hands you $5 basically. If you spend $25, you get $5 back. So there you go. That's what's new here. Gosh, it's going to be 70 degrees today. I might take the afternoon off and just enjoy the sunshine. What about you, Peter? Sitting out in the backyard?
I'll probably be here working.
You'll be working. Oh, that's true. We do have
Editing
work.
and filming videos.
And filming videos and editing videos and working on our social media, and that's what Peter does. So thanks a lot for watching us and for what's new, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great stitching week. Bye.